get set. Where them haters, where them hoes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
Okay, this red flag that I don't agree with, to me, reeks of ethnocentrism. It says Gaijin Soke certifications from a mutual promotion masters club. Okay, the way I'm interpreting this, it means that anybody who's Gaijin means foreigner in Japanese. So I guess someone who's not Japanese, probably meaning anybody that's not Asian, though, not just somebody that's non-Japanese in this context, who gets their certification for their style that they invented from a group of other people who are not recognized in Japan. A mutual promotion masters club, or like a federation of people who decide to get together and say, you know what? None of us are affiliated. Let's get together and affiliate ourselves and form our own organizations. And we're going to build ourselves up and help ourselves to become masters and grandmasters through an exchange of knowledge. Okay? What's wrong with that? There's a funny thing about any martial art that you've ever studied in your life is that they all had to start from somewhere, and they all were combinations of things that came before them. At this point, it's 2018 by the time I'm making this video. Why are we acting like the only place to learn this information is overseas, specifically in Japan? The cat is long out of the bag. There are grandmasters all over the place. They may not, it's still, not as easy as finding a McDonald's, but it's not as hard to find a grandmaster as it used to be. There should be at least one in your state who's a grandmaster of something. If not, they may be a couple of states over. But if you live in an area like I do in the DC area, while you can't find them by walking outside, you won't trip over them. But there are grandmasters here and there if you know where to look. So this kind of reeks of somebody who wants to act like the only people who know how to do martial arts or who know how to create martial arts are Asian. Specifically in this context, people from Japan. Fighting styles come from all walks of life and from all groups of people. Every group of people either has their own style, or they have style or styles that they've grabbed from other cultures and they incorporate as their own. It's like in America, we like wrestling, we like boxing. Now a lot of Americans are going to be doing kickboxing because a lot of Americans have taken some type of kicking art. In the African American community, at one point we had a thing that people called knocking and kicking, which was a kick-oriented style that I was told was very similar to Taekwondo. You had jailhouse boxing, which was boxing people had learned in prison systems, and a lot of it now that I see has elements of Chinese Kung Fu integrated in there, Xingyi and Bagua. And there was once a thing called cutting, which I believe relied on using your knuckles and punching to cut the sharp ridges of the face, like the cheek and near the eye and things like that. But my point is, people are going to invent things. There's got to be a point of origin. It can't just be it's only okay if it comes out of Asia. So if someone has invented something and they're teaching it to you, I say as long as they're honest about where they came up with what they're showing you, they're not a fraud. If your taste lies someplace else, it's going to be up to you to decide whether or not you want to use it or learn what they're doing. Learn what they're doing or learn what they're sharing with you. So that's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.